Namaste, everyone. Welcome back. Doing some yoga. I was uncovering some of my Christmas stuff, so I want to make sure that you're going to be seeing this T-shirt, by the way, for the next couple of weeks. Thank you, Christine. It's one of my favorites. Going to have it for the rest of my Christmas time. So have a seat, please. And I have a feeling the animals are going to join us today. Edgar's here. So get in a nice, comfortable position and take a nice big inhale and exhale out of your mouth. What'd that feel like? How are you feeling these days? How's your breath these days? So today we're going to do a little bit of shoulders and a little bit of hips because that seems to be a place where lots of tension can accumulate. So one thing you may want to have nearby is a strap, a, um, a towel, a belt, anything that can resemble something. We're only going to use it a little bit, so don't think that you really need it. There are modifications that we're going to have. So starting with a warm-up, although I did say shoulders, we're going to start by circling our body. So move forward and just start moving around. Edgar's going to kind of show us moving the center part of your body, going all the way around. The movement of your sit bones rocking back and forth. Um, and by the way, if you hear me rubbing or there's a lot of audio stuff, I am keeping an eye out on the chat. I will not let what happened last week happen again. I apologize. Anyway, let's go in the other direction. Just moving around, just getting that center of your body going, kind of getting the heat going there, you know. Just moving around this other way. And then come around and have a seat, steady yourself. And we're going to do kind of little mini cat-cows where we're sitting. So start by doing what we're also good at, rounding your back. So kind of collapsing your shoulders down. And then moving forward and bringing the shoulder blades and opening up the chest. And then rounding, nothing really big. I'm trying to exaggerate myself so that you can see me better or not, but just feel that cat-cow, that initial movement of the shoulders going down and then the shoulders going back and forth. And one more time. Come on up, open the chest, and then just pause. And get a little bit of the neck. So drop your chin down to your chest, and then go over, drop your ear to it'll look like your left side. It's my right side. And then take your nose and kind of draw it down towards your knee. And then feeling the stretch on that opposite side. Nice big stretch there. And then drop your chin back down to your chest. And then drop the ear to the other side. Ooh, that feels loosening up that tension from maybe doing some of the Christmas stuff and other things that are going on in your life. And then come on back down. And then come on back up to center. Okay, here's a fun one for you. So you're going to think about the tip of your nose, and you're going to start doing little tiny figure eights. And it doesn't matter which way you go. Use your nose and like you're drawing air figure eights so that you're getting the whole, like the jaw, that you should feel like where your head connects into your rest of your body, right? connects into your neck. Okay, then go in the opposite direction. Now, if you get dizzy, don't do it. Okay? I was certainly practicing this the other day, and it was like, am I on an airplane? But just notice your neck. That's what I'm hoping you do, and keeping your breath going. And then come on back down and pause and notice. Did you get a little tense from doing that? Yeah, okay. So let's rotate our shoulders up, back, down, and around just to loosen that up. Because that was kind of a mind thing, although you're loosening up. Roll around. Oh, you see a comment. So keep rolling your shoulders. Oh, that's straight. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you should. Didn't you hear me? Okay. Rolling up, down, and around. Rolling up, down, and around. Just loosening up. Yep. Any crackles and pops, and then go forward. All right. This is so good. You know, by loosening up your shoulder girdle, you're actually freeing up. You're making your breath better. You know, because you're releasing the tension all around there. Okay. And then pause. Okay. Staying in your seated position. Let's get the arms going. A little bit of stretch. So come into bird wings, cactus, uh, whatever you want to goalpost, okay, for those Patriot fans. So inhale up, and then exhale, bring the shoulder blades down and back. Okay, so you should feel your chest opening up. And then inhale up, and exhale down. So now we're getting also underneath your armpits. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Okay, so here's the opposite direction. So bring it back up to bird wings. I like calling it bird wings. Now bring your elbows together, and you'll feel your chest kind of closing in. And then open up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Yep. Exhale. Woo, getting it all warmed up. Come on back forward. I'm going to challenge you on the next one. Forward, and then come on back up. And if you need to shake it out for a minute, that's good. So we're going to come into eagle arms. So again, come into cactus. If you can't do eagle arms, all good. I'm going to bring my right arm forward and bring my left arm on top. You may just hug yourself, that's fine. Or you wrap your wrist around, okay? And then make sure you're not creeping those shoulders up, okay? Here's a good one. We're only going to do this for a moment. So I'm going to mirror you, okay? Your wrist, okay? And then drop it over towards your right side and drop your left ear to your shoulder. Oh, yeah, okay? We're not going to stay here long, I promise. And then come on back up and then sweep it all out. And then we're going to switch sides. Left arm forward, right arm on top, okay? Oh, and then you're going to take your hand, drop it to your left side, ear to your right. Are you feeling that on top? Okay. And then come on back up and then release. Come on back down. Just notice all the different areas around your shoulder blades. Kids were starting to get a little crazy there a little bit. I had to break it up. Okay, arms out to a T, palms facing down. Now palms facing up. You feel how you open across your chest? Yep. And then palms facing down. Bring your thumb all the way back and around. Okay, so you're swiveling all the way around. So now we're getting a little bit more in the nitty gritty, those accessory muscles, and just rotating around. This is kind of interesting, right? And opening up, getting a whole big stretch, and around, and then up, and then for a moment, just relax for a minute because we are not done. Okay, like I said, a little bit of shoulders here. Bring your arms out to a T, okay, and make tiny little circles. My palms are facing down. It doesn't matter which way you're going. Tiny, tiny, tiny circles. And you may notice a little bit of tension going on. See if you can relax into it. And then move around in the other direction. Yep, very interesting how much we need our shoulders to do so many different things. And then relax down for a moment. Notice the shoulders. Notice your whole upper body and how it's feeling right now. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders up, back, and around a little bit. Since you were just building a little bit of heat, and then go in the opposite direction. All right. So come on down to your back. Yep, nice down to your back. Okay. All the way down. Nothing special about this. Okay, take your knees into your chest. Just hug them for a moment. Right. And then take your hands on top of your knees and just rotate your knees out and around. So we're just circling our hips a little bit. And you'll feel your pelvis rocking forward and back. Just starting to get, you've been doing so much of the upper body. Let's move it on down. Okay, and then roll around in the other direction. Just starting to warm it up a little bit. Oh yeah. And then bring your feet down. If you want to, you can do it. Well, let's do a couple of windshield wipers just to make sure everything's warmed up. Just back and forth, moving any kinks out that may have happened while you were working your upper body. And then bring your feet back down on the floor. We'll do a figure four. So cross your right foot on top of your left knee. And maybe your knee is just sticking out right now, and that's all right. Some of you may want to bring your right hand through your leg and just open it up. It's just a little baby stretch to just start talking to those hips, right? And take a nice big inhale, exhale, and then slowly switch sides. Okay, so now we're going to take the left foot over. And again, you can leave the knee out if this is too much, if it's too early, or take the left leg. I love you too, Edgar. Clasp your hands. I'm getting some love this morning from my animals. Okay, and that love's going back out to you, right? Feel the stretch in the left hip. All right, and then come on back down. Just pause for a moment. Notice the hips. Notice if they're getting warm down there. Okay, we're going to flip around to our tabletop, please. Tabletop, please. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do that one strap thing. Okay, hands, you know where to place them. Let's do a couple of cat-cows around the back into a nice cat. And then exhale down. And round the back up. And exhale down. And round the back up. Yay. And exhale down. Okay, so I hope you can kind of see me. We're going to kind of floss the shoulder blades. So drop your chest down. You're not doing a cow where you're dropping your belly. You're just dropping your shoulders and just move. It's kind of like a mini push-up. So you're moving your shoulder blades up and down. Just up and down. You'll start to feel this obviously in your hands and in your arms. And just kind of flossing out. It's a nice kind of communication of, hey, we're going to be using our upper body, okay? All right, and then come back to stillness. We're going to do a quick bird dog just to keep that in mind. So left leg out, left ball of the foot back, stretch it back for a moment, and then reach the left arm up, left leg up, right arm up. Got that mixed up there. You know me with my right and left. Hold it up there. Okay, notice that right shoulder is definitely helping you stay up, okay? And then come on back down, okay? Right ball of the foot back. Let it stretch for a moment. Kind of waking up down there. And then when you're ready, lift the right leg up, left arm forward, that's right. And just hold it there. Come on back down. Okay, we're going to come into our first downward dog. So curl your toes under. Start lifting the sit bones up. Okay, so your knees are probably bent. And so you can, how we were just flossing our shoulders? So you can kind of feel that tension up there of how to floss it. One way so that you're not really, really moving so much tension up into your shoulders is the upper arms. Okay, see if you can move the upper arms out a little bit, and that should open up the crampness that may happen up around your shoulders. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Let's walk our hands back to our feet, coming into a forward fold, hanging out there for a moment. Okay, inhale halfway up, exhale down. Hang out there for just a moment, feeling the backs of your legs. And then we're going to bend our knees and come all the way up. Bend your knees, reach up, reach up, reach up. All the way up. Hands in prayer. Come all the way through. Pause. Okay. So lift your toes up. Lift them all 5 toes up. 5, 10 toes up. Okay. And then place them down. And now come up on your heels for just a moment and place them down. Okay, nice and rooted in this mountain pose. All right, now let's warm up our lower body. So we're real slow movements. Be careful with this one. Bring the right foot forward, come into a lunge, okay, and then push the right foot back. Left foot forward, come into a lunge. Watch it here. Come on back, okay. And when you come back, you want to feel both feet gripping. Okay, right foot forward. Come on back. Left foot forward. Come on back. One more time. Yeah. Right foot forward. Really pushing off with that bent foot, left foot forward. Come on back. All right. So let's go through a vinyasa. Inhale your arms all the way up. Bend your knees. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. And then walk all the way forward. Sorry, Terry is going to take over the camera now. Walk all the way forward to a tabletop. Uncurl your feet. Lower yourself all the way down to a nice cobra. Hands are down by your by your chest. Sorry, I was making sure the cat was not going to knock the camera over. Lift your collarbone up. Okay, but you're also using the back. Exhale down. Come on back to tabletop. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Okay. So the way that you're looking, you're kind of looking back at your feet. That's the other thing that'll watch that upper body, that upper shoulder part. And then you're kind of trying to get your chest towards your upper legs. Kind of a difficult thing to do. All right, walk your feet forward. Come into a forward fold. Okay. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees. And then inhale all the way up. Way up. Hands into prayer. Come all the way through your heart center. Pause. Lift the toes up. Bring them down. Come on up on your heels. Come on down. Excuse me, nice and rooted. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Okay, left leg comes back. Left knee down. Low lunge. Stay down. Okay, do whatever you want with the left toes. You can have them curled under or not. The top. Okay, bring the left hand down in front of your face. Now, if this is not possible, you can use a block here. Right hand goes up to the sky, coming into a twist, keeping those shoulder blades nice and even. And then exhale down, keep your hands down, and then slowly move back. The sit bones back, come into a nice stretch, hamstring stretch for just a moment. Inhale, exhale, and then come on forward. Okay, let's just uh, switch sides. So bring the right foot back. We're just going to switch sides. Left foot forward. Okay, staying down. I have so much fun stuff to do. Okay, staying down. Okay, left arm comes up in the air. Reach it up all the way up. Okay, exhale down. Okay, now we're going to move the sit bones back. So we're stretching out just for a moment, getting the back of those hamstrings, the calf, all that fun stuff is back there. All right, come on forward. Come into a tabletop. We're going to lower ourselves down to a little baby cobra. Okay, so think about the shoulder blades moving up, like somebody pulling your shoulder blades up, right? And then exhale down. Come on back into downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Lift the sit bone up. And taking a nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay. Walk your feet. We're going to come into a baby downward dog. So your hands are not necessarily so close, but I definitely have to bend my knees here. Some of you may be pretty stretched out. Some of you may be up on blocks here, but you're a little wider than usual, okay? Whatever you need to do to just come into this kind of wider forward fold. And then you're going to take your right hand and reach it around towards your right calf. Some of you maybe even be up here and we'll have it here. What I'm trying to get at is kind of twisting around that right shoulder. So wherever you're at, and make sure that you're not really hiking or that left hip, but keeping, and also keeping that right hip up. Okay, so twisting around. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So take the left hand to the outside of the right calf or right thigh, but focusing on that shoulder. It's kind of twisting around. We're kind of opening up that shoulder blade a little bit. All right, now we're going to come into a normal forward fold. And guess what? We're going to come into chair. So bend your knees, okay? And then you can climb up your knees and come into a chair or however you want. And however high, low you want to start. And maybe bring your arms up by your ears. But really, we're rooting down into our heels. And the cue I always like to give is like you're squeezing something on your inner thighs. Now, you're not buckling your knees, but if you had a block or something here, you would be squeezing those inner thighs and really firing up. You can even try and lift your toes. Oh, yeah, okay. And then stand all the way up. Hands into prayer. How you feeling? All right. Come on up to the front of your mat. This is a fun one, too. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, lie down. Pound the head to the floor. Inhale halfway up so you can bring your hands. Now remember, those shoulder blades are down your back. Exhale down. Bring your left foot back. We're going to come into warrior two. So front heel kind of lines up with the back heel, right? And then come into a warrior two. Some of you will have to modify this. That's okay. Okay. So, take your right, this is my right elbow. I'm bending it or behind my head. My right hand is going behind my back. This is my left hand, okay? And I'm going to grab the elbow as much as I can. You know how you do those, this is like a tricep stretch, the best you can. And then what you're going to do, if you can, arch towards you, kind of do a reverse warrior. So this is like a super side stretch. Some of you may just have your hands clasped like this. Some of you may just have your arms out, whatever works for you. And just make sure you're kind of, if you got your hand behind your head, you're pressing your head into the hand so that you're not pushing so much on that cervical. But feel this excellent stretch, huh? And then come on back up to warrior two. Pause. Bring your feet forward. Clasp your hands behind you. Open up your chest. Open, open, open. If you want, you can totally stay here. You can fold forward. Keeping again, watching that the shoulder blades don't come so much towards your ears, but they go up towards the sky. And then slowly, 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 slowly come on back up. We're going to go just to the other side. Warrior two, so bend that. This is my left knee. Okay, you can start out, totally stay here. I'm going to bend my left hand behind my head, my right hand's going to grab the left elbow, and I'm going to do a reverse warrior. Kind of doing it open again, modify if you need to. With a phenomenal, right? Oh, right, okay. And then come on back up to warrior two. Pause. Place your hands on your hips. Move your feet forward, maybe heel toe your feet in. Heel toe. Clasp your hands behind you. Open up. Oh, yeah. Clasp your hands and then pause. Okay. We're going to come into eagle. But this eagle, I'll talk you through it. So bend your knees, lift your toes. Bring your toes back down. Lift your heels. Come on back down. Okay. Root your feet. I'm going to start with lifting my right foot. It'll look like your left foot. And I'm bending and I'm crossing it around. Now, we're going to focus more on the shoulders today. But if you want to go into full eagle, you can clasp the right back of the foot around. If not, stay in a kickstand, like just cross around and find your balance a little bit here. Bring your arms into cactus. Your shoulders should be ready to rock now, okay? Right arm forward, left arm on top. Again, you can do hugging, okay? Or you can clasp around, okay? And I'm really just focusing on the shoulders here, so I'm not going to do the full eagle and clasp around because I certainly will fall over today. But it's a nice prep work for the lower body here. And obviously, we're working those shoulders. So lift the elbows up just a little bit, okay? And then maybe you'll fold forward just a little bit. And again, be careful if you're doing the full balance. That's why I'm recommending doing the kickstand portion today. And then slowly come on up. If you want to, you can do that next stretch if you want. That's an intense one, so move your hands to one side. And come on back up. And then fly. Open your arms up. Open the leg up. And pause. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Eagle's an intense one. But it's so good for, I think you guys are feeling it. So bend your knees. Other side, so left foot over. Cross it over. You can try and do the whole clasp with the back of the leg. I'm not going to do that today. Cactus arm or bird wings. I like that one. Left arm forward, right arm on top. Roll it around, okay? And lift the elbows up just a little bit, okay? Feeling it there. Maybe that's enough. You can fold forward if you want. You can even, try and come into that full one, but please be careful. But feel those shoulder blades really stretch out, huh? Slowly, slowly come on back up. Hold it there for just another moment. And then release. Bring your leg forward. Down. Pause. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. Release the shoulders, okay? Maybe you want to roll your shoulders a little bit just to kind of remind them that they need to be chilled. Okay, walk to the front of the mat. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down, all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down, come on down to child's pose. And the child's pose I will recommend today, when you're sitting back, is bring your hands into prayer over your head. I'll demonstrate, but my microphone might get a little muted. So if your forehead's down, you're in prayer, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your. You don't have to do that, and I just was suggesting it from everything that we've been doing. But whatever you're doing, just relax down. Feel the lower back go. And then straighten your arms out. If your hands were in prayer, walk your hands over to the right. Feel a good stretch around that side. I'm doing eagle. I know that I created some good tension there, so we're loosening it. And walk over to the other side. And stretch. All right, and then come on forward. And just for a moment, let's just come into Sphinx. So bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Your fingertips are facing forward. And just feel a good stretch around your chest and your upper back. And just kind of release down in your lower back too, where you may have created some tension. Okay. Bring your forehead down to the floor. Bring your hands down by your side. Your palms can be up or down. I'm going to have my palms up. And let's just start with our upper body part, the upper lift, okay? Coming into locust. So lift the collarbone up and lift your arms up. And then come on back down. And we're just going to go up and down. So inhale up. So you can feel those shoulder blades going down your back. Exhale down. Okay. Inhale up. Just your upper back, okay? Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, now let's get our legs involved if you want, if you would like to do it. So inhale up. So my arms are up in the sky. I'm lifting my thighs up. Exhale down. Do a few of these. Inhale up. You can do just your legs if you want. Exhale down. Get some really movement in here. Inhale up. Hold it up. Exhale down. Okay, next time we're going to hold it. And if you don't want to hold it, that's okay too. So let's hold it up there. And do you notice all the different areas, in particular, the upper back, how it's really, really needs to be strong up there. And you want to keep breathing because you might feel a little constricted here. Keep lifting up on that back body. Yep, we are flying. And then bring your palms, stack your palms, relax down. Maybe windshield wiper. Maybe. Just loosen anything up. All right. Just come on back down. Pause. Okay. Bend. Left leg. Reach around. Grab the ankle. You can use a strap if you want to. Remember, if you're doing this, you're not yanking. So you really want to know the difference between a stretch and a pull, right? So in this sense, I'm telling you to push the foot into the hand. Because you never really want to pull, you want to stretch. There's a fine line difference there, right? And then bring that leg down, bend the other, reach around. And always notice too if one side's a little tighter than the other. And remember that fine line. I'm a little tight, I've been walking a lot. get my thoughts out of my head. And so one side's definitely tighter than the other. You can do both if it's in your practice today. Obviously, opening up the chest. Come on back down. And just for a moment, sit back in a child's pose. Yeah. Stretch out that lower back. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, come on back up to tabletop. We're going to do a little bit more of the shoulder stuff. So right arm is going to go up to the sky. So you're twisting around. And then you take your right arm almost through the left armpit. Okay. And then come on back up. A little bit of movement. Inhale up. Exhale down. So we're getting a little bit of twist. You're not quite, we're not going to go there yet. Thread the needle. Inhale up. Exhale down. Getting warming up those abs too. Oh, we'll get to them too. Inhale up and then bring the right shoulder down to the ground. Okay, I always turn my left hand, my fingertips towards me. It's more comfortable for me. Just feeling a nice opening. Letting go. You know, I'm not going to say that my pelvis is symmetrical in this position, but it's more about opening up that back shoulder blade. And then come on back up to tabletop. Left arm up. And then almost thread the needle. And then inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then next time, we'll bring it all the way down. Come on, all the way down. You can move the right hand in towards you. Whatever works for you. You can even put your head on a block if this is too much for you. But even just doing the rotation, that upper rotation might be enough for you too. Just be glad you're moving up there. All right. And then come on back up. We're going to do something really, really fun. You're going to flip around. Flip asana. Right? Right, kick cat? Okay. Soles of the feet to the floor. Coming into, always got to do ab work. So you know that you can bring your hands behind you. You can lift your legs up coming into boat. Okay, whatever boat is working for you. Maybe one foot up, one foot another. Grab behind your legs. Make sure that spine is lengthened. Maybe let go. Maybe you have a cat underneath your feet, so you have to keep them up, right? Anything to use this whole upper body, right? Just hold it up. And notice how your chest is really working here, right? Keep holding it up. Keep breathing. And if you drop out, come on back up again, right? And then come on back down. Hug the knees. Okay. And now slump asana, which is the rounding of the back. So from one vertebrae, the lowest vertebrae, all the way up, you're going to lower yourself down. Lower, 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 all the way down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. To get down onto your back. All right, take a nice big inhale and exhale. You know what? I'm feeling a little frisky today because we've been doing too much upper. Let's do our lower, okay? So bring your legs up to the sky. I personally like bringing my hands a little bit under my sacrum, which is the right below, right above where you're, well, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit better. I'm trying not to say it on camera, right? But you know where I'm talking about. The upper butt is where I have my hand. Okay, so slowly lower your legs, maybe about 7 inches. Okay, maybe that, and you'll start feeling that in your gut, right? Maybe lower it a little bit more. Keep breathing. And maybe you're just bringing one leg up and one leg down. because this might be a little bit too much this morning for you. Maybe bring it a little bit more so you're almost hovering over your mat. Okay, so what's going on with the abs? Are they quivering? Yeah, if they're quivering, that's a good thing. Maybe bring it a little bit lower. Now you're really hovering over your mat. Okay, bring them up just a little bit. Keep working it there. Bring them up a little bit more. And then all the way up. And then bring your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. That's such a great one. I'll have to give that one a name. I don't think that's really an asana thing, but it's just kind of fun to do. Okay, soles of the feet are really, really rooted to the earth. Okay, maybe lift your toes up again, lift them all up, place them all the way back down. Grab the sides of your mat or robot your arms. We're going to come up into bridge. So really slowly lift up. Oh, sorry, Karen. Holding up. Okay, now focusing on those shoulder blades. You're kind of bringing them down your back, okay, while you're rooting your big toe. Okay, holding it up there. Keep breathing. This is so good. Opening up your air passages. Take a nice big inhale while you're up there. You know, some people can actually reach down and grab their ankles. That's the next lifetime for me, not this lifetime. And then slowly from the top vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, slowly, 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 come all the way down. Again, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side, just loosening anything up. And then let's straighten our legs out for just a moment, okay? Maybe reach your arms way up over your head and point and stretch, just everything out. All right, and now grab your right knee into your chest. It's kind of going more towards your armpit, just for a moment. And then bring your arms out to a T. Take that right knee, cross it over your left, keeping these shoulders somewhat on the ground. My knee is not touching, the right knee is not touching the earth. I'm just twisting around so that the lower back, the hips, the IT band, which goes up and down your leg, is getting a little bit of a stretch. And then come on back around. And then straighten that leg. Left knee comes in. Just hug it for just a moment. Again, it goes towards your armpit. And you might feel your right hip flexors get a nice stretch too. And then bring your arms up to a T. And then bring that across your body. Doesn't have to touch the floor. You can even use a block on that left knee if you want. Just as long as you're feeling a good stretch. And taking some nice big inhales and exhales. And then come on back around. All right, straighten your legs out. Bring your hands down by your sides, palms facing up if you want. The palms facing up is a receiving notion. If you ever notice when you're sitting, if you put your palms up or when you're laying down, you can feel like you are receiving. There's kind of an energy that comes into your body. Subtle noticeness of opening up because we usually have our palms down. But whatever way you want, whatever is comfortable for you. So, whatever way, just receive the relaxation. And take in how the body naturally wants to let go. And then if there's any other tension in the body, see if you can even make it more comfortable or breathe into it. For example, relax your jaw. Relax the shoulders, the chest area. And then come back to the breath. Now, you could stay here all day, or for 10 minutes, or for 5 more minutes, or if you need to get going, start rotating your ankles and your wrists around, slowly moving around. Maybe move your fingers and toes, going the other way if you would. Yeah. And then when you're ready, roll on your right side. Just hang out there for a moment. Just hang out. Again, connecting with that, letting go. And when you're ready, come on up into a seated position. Really doesn't matter what it is. Just letting the blood flow, get all the way down correctly. And take a nice big inhale and exhale out of your mouth again. Relax those shoulders. Your hands into prayer. Inhale compassion to yourself because you made it today. You did some yoga. And exhale compassion to the world because it's that time of year. Thank you very much, everybody. Namaste. And it's wonderful to be teaching for you again. And oh, and by the way, I wanted to just show you, I was pulling out all my Christmas stuff, and I found this. You see this? This is a little bulb that somebody got me that says Namaste. I don't know if it's backwards, but kind of fun. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of you over the years that have, given me little things, because that's been my Christmas stuff. So see you next week, okay, before we go on holiday break. And don't forget to write comments, things like that. Namaste, everyone.